Shabbat Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Chakwadash. Double honors unto the elder apostles of the great millstone, the men who I learned this truth from. Peace and blessings to the elect tabernacle of David, scattered to all the four corners of the earth, and the sincere Aquafium that are also subscribing, listening, and learning. And something that caught my attention, was a brother that posted on the comment board on this video. This is a video that I did last night. Going into how Trump, suddenly slipped in the microchip when he was making a speech concerning reopening the economy. And what the brother said, and this is the brother here, Amawan ba Yahweh Shai Mashiach. All right, and he basically caught, at 107, basically when he mentioned the microchip, he made a hand gesture. All right, the brother said Khan at 107. He also made the letter S for serpent with his hand while he was saying microchip. And, that was a very good observation, because I did see him make a hand gesture, but I just couldn't make out, what exactly it was when he mentioned microchip. All right. And these devils, they're very, very crafty. They use intelligence, or they use hidden codes and symbolism. All right. That's why if you look up this quote by a man named Manly P. Hall, I believe he was a Mason. He said, when the human race learns to read the language of symbolism, a great veil will fall from the eyes of man. You see? Because we're dealing with the rulers of the darkness of this world. They're the reason why, darkness, part of the reason why darkness, gross darkness cover the people. All right? And, the Lord gave us that eyesoft, anything that this devil do, we can see right through it. But anyway, just to show what the brother actually observed, let's play the video, and let's see him make that hand gesture.
Very powerful. The President of the United States calls the shots. If we weren't here for the states, you would have had a problem in this country like you've never seen before. We were here to back them up, and we've more than backed them up. We did a job that nobody ever thought was possible. It's a decision for the President of the United States. Now, with that being said, we're going to work with the states because it's very important. You have local governments. They're pinpointed. It's really, you talk about, it's like a microchip. They're pinpointed.
So you just saw him make basically the letter S with his hand gesture. All right, he moved his hand in the form of the letter S, which do represent the serpent. Now, when we go into the mark of the beast, we normally hit the Greek word for mark, which is charagma, which basically goes into an implant or an incision, or something that's impaled, carved into your flesh in order to make an imprint. That's talking about the mark of the beast, RFID chip that they will have implanted into your hand through a syringe. Okay. Now, we also, when you read further down, when it breaks down, the number of the beast, the number of the man. All right, the word is 666, right? You go into the word 666. The word is high size stigma, right? In which 666, and the last number or letter is stigma, which is Greek for 6. Okay. Now, when you look up what it means in the Greek for stigma, let's go to Galatians 6 and 17, where the word is also found. And I'm pretty sure those of you brothers, you already know, this breakdown, but for those of you that don't, all right, this is why the scriptures say to study to show thyself approved, man. Galatians 6 and 17, it says, from henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of Yahushua Mashiach. And then you look up the word marks, In the Greek, there's a stigma, right? Stigma. And it says a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander branded or pricked cut into their bodies, like to indicate what master or general they belonged to, and there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. All right. So basically, this goes back to uh, Karagma. So Esau is going to put a mark in you. He's going to plant his device into you. All right, which is a brand to show that you belong to the beast and that you basically serve this beast system. You serve the image or you worship the image of the beast. All right. It says a mark incised or punched for recognition of ownership, scar of service. All right. And that's what it does, leave a scar, right? All right. So let's go back to Revelation 13 and 16. Revelation 13 and 16, it says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right. Now, dealing with that letter 6, or that it's like that number 6, I looked up the word, which the word is stigma. Now, when you look up the character for stigma or for 6, you'll see that the character is in the likeness of an S. All right, which is for serpent. It looked like a straight snake, don't it? Well, that S is for serpent, like the brother said. Okay, the number 6, and this number 6 is always used, in Esau's occultic numerology, man. That's why I think there's something to why they push for the social distancing to be 6 feet apart. It could be any other distance, but they choose 6 feet. All right, hey man, you know, we're hip to the craft of the serpent, man. All right, let's say you should get the advantage of us. All right, we're not ignorant to his devices, man. All right, so I thought that was interesting that he not only slipped the microchip in there, but he also made the hand gesture of an S, which represents the serpent. All right, now concerning the word charagma, um, there's certain definitions that mentions that it also means the bite of a serpent. Okay, you got the Thayer's definition, which that's actually used in the blue letter for the word charagma. Now down here, you have what you call the Liddell Scott Jones definition. And then here it says any mark engraved, which means to cut into or to carve, imprinted, something is pricked in, you leave an imprint, or branded, right? And going back to stigma, you brand cattle for ownership. It says right here the serpent's mark, i.e., its bite, sting. So basically like the bite of a serpent. Okay? And let's back out of here. Now when you look up charagma, you look up it's like you look up mark of the beast, and then you type in serpent. So like you look up mark of the beast serpent, And this image always pops up. The head of a snake with his fangs coming down. All right. And then you see that syringe, the sharp, pointy edge of the syringe, that's used to actually pierce into your hand to inject or implant the chip. That's basically the fang of the serpent, man. See that? So it definitely ties together. All right. Yeah, we're dealing with the serpent, man. When you go to Isaiah 27 chapter, it talks about Leviathan, that piercing serpent, which this is actually parabolically going into uh, uh that old serpent, man, the beast. Okay, this isn't talking about the actual Leviathan that live literally in the sea. Now, this is not talking about Godzilla here. This is talking about Esau. It's just metaphorically speaking of Esau. All right. Isaiah 27:1, it says, "In that day the Lord with his sword and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent." Okay? Even Leviathan, that crooked serpent. All right, showing you that Esau, he was made crooked. Who can make a straight that which is crooked. All right, you can't make Esau righteous. His nature is to be cunning, crafty, subtle. All right, very deceptive. That's his nature. It says, "And he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea." And what is that referring to? When Yahushua comes back and destroy the serpent, the beast, the dragon. Revelation 19. Let's go to Revelation 19. Revelation 19. And I'll start at 11. It says, "And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war." Right? This is talking about Yahushua. He's coming back to wage war on Esau, Edom, and his whole empire. Okay? And all these other nations that are aligned with him, they are going to get destroyed. Their armies are going to get wiped out. And then the nations that are alive, they're going to go straight into slavery. All right, and Yahushua is going to be the King of Kings. Verse 12, it says, "His eyes were as a flame of fire, and his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of the Most High." All right, and then it tells you what he's going to come back to do. He's going to tread that winepress in the fierceness of the wrath of the Most High. All right. Read Isaiah the 63rd chapter. "Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?" All right, Yahushua is going to come back to make a sore slaughter of these devils, man. All right. Let's go down. And this is talking about the beast, all right, which is that old serpent, all right, the devil and Satan. Revelation 19:19, it says, "And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth, and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet, which is the Catholic Church, that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast." Okay, so they're gonna definitely try to use miracles, all right, to cause wonders on the earth. The mark of the beast is one of those things, man. Here it is. They're gonna promote to you that this chip can heal the sick. It can make somebody that's paralyzed get up and walk. All right, you can open up office doors. You can use printers. You can open up cars without a key. You can walk into a shopping mall or a grocery store, and you ain't even got to pull out a wallet. You're gonna be able to do all these things with this man's device. So the world is gonna be deceived. They're gonna think that this is a good thing when this is an evil thing. But you already got a good number of people that are waking up to what this is. They're starting to understand that, this is the mark of the beast. All right. But a lot of people, they're gonna fold under pressure, even knowing what this is. When they are faced with hunger, they're gonna choose life. You know, and not in what Yahweh Shai meaning by that, meaning they're gonna try to choose to save their life instead of lose it for the Lord's sake, because they're gonna choose the flesh. All right, you got to be willing to die, man. It says, and them that worshipped his image, those both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. And that's that piercing serpent, man. He's gonna be destroyed when Yahweh Shai comes back. He's gonna be destroyed. All right, by the chariots of the Lord, and also by the nuclear missiles. And those of you that receive that chip, or your judgment is the same judgment. You're gonna have the same fate as the beast. You're gonna go down with the beast for worshiping his system, bound down to his system and receiving his mark, showing your allegiance with this damn devil, man. Okay, you go to Revelation 20, which links it all together. Revelation 20 and 2, it says, and he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. Which that was, when Rome fell, and they went into exile, for a period of 1,000 years, and that was when Jake came into power, and Jake, in that time frame, created the Catholic Church, man. And Esau, basically, when he came to power, when Jake fell, Esau continued that wicked religious system. It was very beneficial for Esau's new power structure. He used it to deceive the entire planet Earth. All right. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. So you know, hey, there's a reason why Trump made that hand gesture, man. He did it. These devils are slick, man. But it's not gonna go unseen by the eyes of the prophets, man. All right. So they showing you what's coming. And shout out to the brother that that caught that, the water to his brother. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. And until next time, I say shalom.